What is Nintendo Switch?
It's their new console.
Everybody's talking about it, and I don't know what the fuck it is.
So you know the Wii was the console, and then they came out with the Wii U. The new console is the Nintendo Switch, which is going to be a portable home entertainment system. So when you're at home,
that's what I'm saying. It sounds more like a Game Boy.
Yeah, well, when you're at home, it has a dock and the controllers hook up a different way, and you can play at home on your big TV and such. But then if you're on the go and you're like, oh, I want to continue playing my Zelda, you just take the thing off the unit, slide the controllers onto it personally, and you have like an 8-inch, like a tablet-sized gaming console that is portable.
This is not fucking... I don't think you can have that good of games. You know what I'm saying? Like the games are going to be shittier because of this.
Only has shitty games. Nintendo has only made shitty games for the last 10 years. Because they, instead of choosing to
how do they stay in bit? They're just going to go, everything's going to be like Bedazzled and Candy Crush and fucking Pet Rescue.
That's who they market to. They market to children and casual gamers. They decided.
But here's the question: why would you get?
They decided instead of going super horsepower, badass computing systems to render the best looking and in-depth games, they chose to go to simpler but include motion controls. Shake the remote in order to jump. All this gimmicky bullshit to appeal to the casual gamer. And they're going to stay in line with that.
Casual, like marketing towards the casual gamer sounds like a bad way to do business. Sounds like casual gamers are not going to buy very much of your product.
The thing is, the reason Nintendo is still alive is because of their
Mario
IP.
They own Mario.
Yeah, their intellectual property, the Donkey Kongs, the Marios, the Zeldas, the Metroids, the Sonic, all of that they own now. And that's what keeps them afloat.
But don't, like, for example, can you get a Mario game on an Xbox or a PlayStation?
No.
So you have to play any Mario game, like the Super Smash Brothers, you have to have a Nintendo of some sort.
Yep. And they actually
Nintendo doesn't license their games to any other companies?
That's again why they've been able to, stay alive. People want to play the Mario, and people do like to shake the controller and bowling, and it's a fun little thing. And it sold a lot of consoles for them. They made a lot of money off that aspect.
Well, when
of
the
gaming.
Wii first came out, but I don't remember anybody getting crazy about any Wii U. Like essentially, it disappeared.
Yeah, it
like
came
the Wii came out and everybody had a fucking Wii, and then it was just like 2 years later, we're not talking about that anymore. We're back to Xbox and PlayStation and shit like that.
I mean, even the Wii Switch or the Nintendo Switch that they're advertising, the showcase game that they use in the advertisements is 5 years old. They're porting an old video game of Skyrim to their system, so they're still not even on the up and up.
So they're just repurposing a 5-year-old game and going, now you can pick it up and now you can put it down.
They're upscaling it. I mean, they're bringing it to modern specs, but Nintendo still it will never be unless they change their marketing plan. They're not they're not trying to be an Xbox or a PlayStation. They're not trying to create a supercomputer. They're trying to create a user-friendly, kid-friendly, it's very intuitive. They want to create.
So why not scrap the hardware altogether
connections to the machine?
Why not scrap the hardware altogether and go like that other company that made billions of dollars, the Farmville people, the Zynga. Why not go that route and fucking just crank out apps?
Well, I still think they need more computing power than like Farmville does to run their games. But for the first time, they're porting Mario over to iOS now. So very shortly, you should be able to buy Mario for your cell phone. I don't know.
Like the original Mario Brothers, though?
No, like the newer style Mario Brothers.
Oh, I gotcha.
But I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be full-fledged or not. It may still have its limits and shake your phone, and if you have to throw your phone across the room in order to do this or do that, it may be still gimmicky as fuck.
Well, I know it's going to be gimmicky because that's what they do, but like even the idea of a Switch is a gimmick. But what I think is like, if you think about this, like, okay, you can pick it up, you can take it with you. Oh, guess what? I already have a cell phone.
Well, no,
I just feel like all these guys are it's fucking stupid. Like you're like, I have a cell phone, I don't need a fucking Switch.
They understand that the melding of a home console to a portable device, a Game Boy isn't marketable anymore because you're right, tablets and cell phones. So I think what they're trying to do is create a middle of the range, something better than your cell phone that can be run as a home console, have features, but at the same time can be portable. That way they kind of grab some of that market share from the smartphone area or demographic.
But I think you're not gonna like unless they can make the Switch have a phone service. They're not gonna fucking like unless your Switch can ring and you can talk on it. They're not gonna put a dent in the cell phone world.
Well, no, but again, they are trying to create a device that is portable. So now, like when you go home and play your Xbox, you got to leave. Now you don't have Xbox for the rest of the day. You can go home and play your Switch and then throw it in your bag and take it with you and play some more Switch wherever you go. So
but if you think of every game that has like really set the world on fire, like for people like me that aren't in the video gaming world, we hear about, we get to know every game that dips into my purview is always usually like a Pokemon Go or a Candy Crush.
Well,
those are the two games I can name that feels like
no, we're talking about
simple, stupid cell phone games.
We're talking about taking Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead Redemption with you wherever you go now, which your cell phone is not going to be able to handle. Your tablet's not going to be able to handle. So,
but I don't think the type of people that Nintendo's marketing towards.
Well, that's the new thing about the Switch.
Give a fuck about those kind of games.
I think they're trying to move away from the gimmicky cartoon children aspect. They're trying to make something more hands-on, more up to what a modern gamer is looking for.